Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of Affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 17th of September. The session will be very interesting and helpful for all of you. So do pay attention till the end. Also, to all those friends who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you all to make notes. Making notes will fetch you a very good habit in the long term. So friends, yesterday I gave you some homework questions. Here are all the correct answers. Shreya has given all the correct answers. So congratulations Shreya and best of luck for your future for whichever exam you are preparing for. Let's start with some revision notes and then we'll proceed to the news today. First is India's first bio village. Where was this set up? This was in Tripura. Mark this. First bio village of India, Tripura. Then India and Bangladesh recently signed a water sharing pact. Not just this, remember Adani Group will also be providing electricity to Bangladesh. Alright. Then PM Modi virtually addressed the plenary sessions of Eastern Economic Forum. India and UK conducted mega cyber security exercise for 26 countries recently. Next, Sterlite Power has commissioned 400 kilowatt transmission lines in Gujarat. National Green Tribunal imposed a penalty of 3,500 crore rupees on West Bengal government for waste management failure. Rajasthan launched Urban Employment Guarantee Scheme, another important thing. If we talk about Gujarat, remember it was the first state to adopt semiconductor policy. Now remember Vedanta and Foxconn, they will be developing semiconductor chips here recently. This news has been announced. Another thing you need to remember about Gujarat, that Global Center for Traditional Medicines is located here. It was set up with the help of WHO. First steel slag rod was built here at Surat. Alright. Then, and remember this also, that Global Center for Traditional Medicine, where this will be set up, this will be at Jamnagar. Next thing you need to remember here is, if asked that from where the artificial diamond will be, factories of artificial diamonds are being shifted from Mumbai to which location? They are being shifted from Mumbai, Maharashtra to Gujarat. Next, these are some questions related to Gujarat. Now, let's move to the news part. Remember recently, Dr. Jitendra Singh has launched a dashboard of Department of Science and Technology. What is a dashboard? Whenever you are filling a form, when you are filling a form for SSC, or say for example you are filling for DSSB, then you go to a platform, you go to a website, there you go and register yourself. After registering yourself, a dashboard is open for you where all your exams that you have earlier previously filled, or the exam that you are filling now, if there is any admit card of it, if there is a result of it, if there is any notice related to it, all those information will be provided. So basically dashboard is something that provides you information of the related fields for that particular department. All right. So remember, it was Dr. Jitendra Singh who is the Minister of State of Ministry of Science and Technology, has launched a dashboard of the Department of Science and Technology for nationwide monitoring and feedback to facilitate most successful execution of DST funded projects, schemes, scholarships and fellowships. All right. So in order to monitor those projects, schemes and scholarship and fellowships, this dashboard was launched. Highly important. It aims to exchange the best technological strategies between the center and the state, and with the help of the data that will be received from this dashboard, more upcoming technologies, more upcoming scholarship, more upcoming projects and scheme will be developed in a better way that can help the people. Alright, also this dashboard will give access to details of the schemes and programs for any group in a state on real-time basis, and require remedial actions that can be taken from that immediately, that can be done. Alright. So here you can see that DST's dashboard is an institutional mechanism for guiding the development, utilization, augmentation and monitoring of the statistics and the data analytic capabilities of the department. In 2019, the DST established a similar framework, that was Data Management Cell, with the same objective. Moving on now to the next news. We are talking about a rubber dam on the Falgo River. Highly important. Question can be asked, where is the India's longest rubber dam located? On which river it is located? So if the name of state is asked, remember it is located in Bihar. And if it is asked that it is located on which river, it is on the Falgu river. So what you need to remember, and who inaugurated this, he was the Chief Minister of Bihar. Nitish Kumar has inaugurated the India's longest rubber dam, that is on the Falgu river. Highly important, friends. If we look about some of the data, Bihar's Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated the India's longest rubber dam, that is Gayaji Dam. What is the name of the dam? Gayaji Dam. Can you tell me on which river this dam is located? It is located on the Falgo river. And where is this dam located, in which state? It is in Bihar. A steel foot over bridge for the visitors who visit during the Pitri Paksha Mela was also inaugurated. Another thing, if we talk about some of the details about the dam, the newly constructed rubber dam is 411 meters long, 95.5 meters wide and 3 meters high, with 17 millimeter thick rubber, and water could be stored for about 2.5 kilometers. Alright, the dam has been bulletproof structure with rubber sheets laid at the bottom that does not allow it to deteriorate for almost 100 years. Alright, and the dam has been built by which organization? Rubina Company of Austria. So coming back, friends, what all the data you need to remember? It is built in Bihar, that is the India's longest rubber dam. Name of the dam is Gayaji Dam, and this dam is located on which river? It is located on the Falgu river. Alright, moving on. Next we are talking about Nokai Festival. Where do we observe this? It is observed in Odisha. Then if I ask you, Ambubachi Festival, where do we observe this Ambubachi Festival? It is observed in Assam. And in Assam only, in Jorhat, we saw the observance of the first pure green hydrogen, or the first plant to make the pure green hydrogen. It was in where? It was in Jorhat, Assam, and it was being developed by whom? Oil India Limited. Then India's first LNG fueled green truck. LNG is your liquefied natural gas. So India's first LNG fueled green truck launched by Blue Energy Motors. Uttarakhand's education department has launched e-governance portal by the name Smart. Alright, and if we talk about Uttarakhand, it was the first state to adopt drone in the healthcare sector. Then BEL has signed an MOU with Smiths Detection to manufacture the scanning systems. India's first National Education Policy 2020 complaint law school launched by the Institute of Integrated Learning in Management University, that is IILM University. Karnataka government launched Global Startup Challenge Venture Rise. Mark this also important. Alright, so Karnataka government launched a global startup challenge, that is Venture Rise. Next is SOVA Android Trojan. SOVA Android Trojan, this is a new mobile banking malware prevailing in Indian cyberspace. A new type of mobile banking malware campaign called SOVA Android Trojan. An owl in Russian, SOVA means owl in Russian, has now reached India. This malware encrypts an Android phone for ransom and it is hard to uninstall. That means it is a virus. Trojans are mostly, you need to remember, these are the viruses. Alright, so what is it? SOVA Android Trojan or SOVA Android virus. SOVA means an owl in Russian and now it has reached in India also. It has the ability to harvest users' names and passwords via keylogging, stealing cookies, and adding false overlays to over a range of famous applications. Next, so remember this SOVA Android Trojan, it is a type of a virus. Moving on, next. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and our External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, they both visited Japan for a 2+2 bilateral dialogue from 7th to 10th of September. I repeat, who all are we talking about? Dr. S. Jaishankar, who is our Minister of External Affairs, and Rajnath Singh, who is our Defense Minister. They both visited where? They both visited Japan for the second India-Japan 2+2 Foreign Ministerial Meeting 2022 and Defense Ministerial Meeting of 2022. This will be held in Tokyo from 7th to 10th of September. Another thing, friends, you need to remember is that if we are talking about Tokyo, Japan, then you need to remember that recently the Quad meeting was held at Tokyo, Japan. It was hosted by Tokyo, Japan. And if we talk about the exercise that is held by Quad countries, it is your Malabar exercise. Alright. Next. One more thing, friends, that I need to tell you regarding the content that we provide you. Say for example, we are providing you pocket-wise PDF. We are providing you topic-wise current affairs. We are providing you weekly current affairs. We are providing you monthly current affairs PDF, also top 100 questions PDF. So remember, pocket-wise, pocket PDF and your topic-wise PDF, they will be released on the 7th of every month. Alright, on the 7th. Then weekly, they are provided to you every 7 days. Alright, we make sure that every 7 days you are provided with weekly current affairs. For monthly and top 100 questions, remember on 10th of every month or before the 10th of every month, you will be provided with the monthly current affairs PDF. Alright friends, the important thing that I want to mention here is that we provide content in English as well as in Hindi. To all the students who are looking for the content of PDF in Hindi, because I have seen many times the students are asking for Hindi PDF, the content in Hindi. So students, for those students, those who are looking for Hindi content, you can check our Affairscloud application, from where you can download the from the Google Store, you can download the app, and from that particular application, Affairscloud application, you will be able to see various courses that are offered by us, and in those courses we offer you Hindi PDF along with English content also. Alright, so the students, those who are aiming for Hindi content, they can definitely check our Hindi PDFs also that are provided on the courses that are offered by us on our Affairscloud application. Then next we are talking about INS Tarkash. Remember, this is the naval ship that took part in the joint maritime exercise with the Nigerian Navy. Question can be asked, and it will be very important, friends, that what is the name of the Indian naval ship that took part in the took part in a joint military exercise conducted with Nigerian Navy. All right, so it was your INS Tarkash that took part in this joint maritime exercise with Nigerian Navy patrol ship, which is currently mission deployed in the Gulf of Guinea for anti-piracy operations. And this was to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, that INS has arrived at the port of Lagos, Nigeria on 8th of September 2022, and during this exercise, Nigeria was represented by its NNS Kano, Ozone, Sokoto and Nuguru. Alright, these are the name of the Nigerian naval ship that took part in the exercise, and from India it was your INS Tarkash that took part in the Indian naval in this particular exercise. Alright, next. Next, we are talking about Piyush Goyal. First of all, what all you need to remember about Piyush Goyal? He was the first, he was the Indian who led the, or he was the person who led the Indian delegation at the World Economic Forum that was held at Davos, and he inaugurated Mango Festival at Brussels, Belgium, Brussels. So remember, Commerce and Industry Minister paid a 6-day visit to San Francisco and Los Angeles to attend the first in-person Indo-Pacific Economic Framework Ministerial meeting. So question can be asked, who was the person who attended the first in-person Indo-Pacific Economic Framework Ministerial meeting? He was our Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal ji. Alright, IPEF was launched jointly by US and other partner countries of the Indo-Pacific region on May 23 at Tokyo, Japan. The 14 members of the IPEF are Australia, Brunei, Fiji, India, Indonesia, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam and USA. Alright, so you have to remember these things. Question can be asked directly from this. During this, remember, Piyush Goyal launched a startup that was Setu. What is this Setu? This was a upskilling initiative, Setu, that is supporting entrepreneurs in transformation and upskilling program, and this was launched in San Francisco to connect startups in India and US based investors. Alright, so remember, Setu was also launched during this. Also, this will provide mentorship and assistance in various areas including funding, market access and commercialization. Highly important. Moving on, here you can see Union Minister Piyush Goyal paid a 6-day visit to San Francisco and Los Angeles of USA from 5th to 10th of September, and also attended the first in-person Indo-Pacific Economic Framework Ministerial meeting in Los Angeles. And during this meeting, remember, as I told you, he launched Setu. And what is the full form of Setu that you need to remember? Supporting entrepreneurs in transformation and upskilling program. Next, coming back to some one-liners. Times Higher Education THE Impact Ranking of 2022 was released, and India is the 4th best represented nation and Australia topped here. If we talk about Chain Analysis 2021 cryptocurrency gains by country, India's rank was 21st in the crypto gains, then been in the crypto profits. The country that had the profits from cryptocurrency, it was India on the 21st position in 2022, and the maximum number of profit was of United States of America, that was on the first position. Then India and Germany has signed a joint declaration of intent on Indo-German Green Hydrogen Task Force and Forest Landscape Restoration. The State of the World's Forest 2022 was released by FAO, that is your Forest and Agriculture Organization, a Food and Agriculture Organization, and it stated that 10% of the total forest area on the earth has been lost in the last 30 years. Next, if we talk about India, as we just saw about cryptocurrency, the data that was released by Chain Analysis that stated that if we are talking about the number of crypto gains for the year 2021, India's rank was 21st and USA secured the top position. Then we are talking about the country, the rank of India in the crypto adoption index. That means the people are trying to adopt the cryptocurrency and they are buying those cryptocurrencies. So remember, India stands at fourth position in the global crypto adoption index of 2022. I repeat, as per the chain analysis, this data was also released by chain analysis. Remember, the 2022 Global Crypto Adoption Index, emerging markets lead in grassroots adoption. China remains the active despite ban and crypto fundamental appears healthy. Alright, then remember, if we are just the getaway from this particular news is that what is the rank or the country that has secured the top in terms of crypto adoption. It is your Vietnam on first position. Alright, and it has secured the first position for the second consecutive year. And what is the rank of India? India was in fourth position for this crypto adoption index. So if we talk about the first rank, Vietnam. On second, it was Philippines. On third, it was Ukraine. And on the fourth, it will be your India. Alright, and here we are talking about the Global Crypto Adoption Index. Vietnam on first, Philippines on second, Ukraine on third, and India was on fourth. And then remember, this was the third edition of this index, Crypto Adoption Index, that was released by Chain Analysis. Next we are talking about Reliance General Insurance. They have partnered with Paytm to offer customizable health insurance. That means you can change the health insurance as per your needs. You can change or you can edit your plan. Customizable means you can edit your plan yourself for the health cover. So it was your Reliance General Insurance that has partnered with Paytm to offer customizable health insurance to the insurers. Alright, so remember, it was your Reliance General Insurance Company Limited that partnered with Paytm to offer Reliance Health Gain Policy, that is a customizable health insurance product through Paytm application. Reliance Health Gain Policy was launched in May 2022 and the policy aims to enhance the insurance penetration among the people of India, and that too especially in the rural areas. Also, the policy benefits with around 38 features. They are double cover, unlimited reinstatement to restore the base sum insured. Alright, also remember the generated cumulative bonus after insurance claim, and also contain features to reduce the waiting period for pre-existing disease from 3 years to 2 years or even 1 year as per the plan that you opt. Alright, so if we talk about some plans here, one is plus plan, another is power plan, then another is a prime plan. Plus plan is basically for 2 adults, power plan is basically for 4 adults, and prime plan is maximum of 6 adults. Alright, so remember, it was your Reliance General Insurance that partnered with Paytm to offer customizable health cover. Next we are talking about Reserve Bank of India has recently allowed Bharat Bill payment system to process cross-border inbound remittances. What this is saying is basically that Reserve Bank of India decided to allow the forward or foreign inward remittances received under the rupee drawing agreement to be transferred to the KYC, that is your Know Your Customer Complaint Bank account of the biller through the Bharat Bill payment system. Alright, highly important. If we talk about it, remember, as I said, RBI recently decided to allow the foreign inward remittances received under the rupee drawing agreement, that is your RDA, to be transferred to the KYC complaint bank account of the biller through Bharat Bill payment system, subject to some conditions here. Alright, it has allowed BBPS to process cross-border inbound remittances. Currently, the foreign inward remittances received under the RDA can be transferred to the KYC complaint beneficiary bank account through the electronic mode such as NEFT, IMPS, etc. Also remember, recently another decision was taken that people living foreign can now pay the utility bills for the people living in India. Say for example, you have a child that is living in United States of America, and he is working there, and his parents are currently living in India. So he can directly pay the bills of his parents who are living in India. Say for example, electricity bill, water bills, all right, gas bills, other bills. He can directly pay from USA itself, and the amount will be processed here. All right. Next, Red Bull's Max Verstappen. We know Max Verstappen drives for Red Bull. Has won the Formula One Emilia Romagna Grand Prix for 2022 in Italy. If we talk about Andrei Rublev, he defeated Novak Djokovic to win the Siberia Open title. Indian Grandmaster D. Gukesh has won the Mandroka Open Chess Tournament in the Mandroka, Spain. Khelo India Youth Games 2021 will be held in Haryana. They were held in Haryana. Who won the Khelo India Youth Games? It was won by Haryana only. Alright, then if we talk about Khelo India University Games, it was Jain University that has topped these Khelo India University Games. India won 2 gold medals in the Archery World Cup Stage 1 in Turkey. India finished with 17 medals in the Asian Wrestling Championship of 2022. Next is Varied Research Think Tank. It has said that India emerged as Sri Lanka's top lender in 2022. I repeat, if we are talking about the data released by Varied Research, that is a think tank, a Colombo-based independent interdisciplinary think tank, said that India has become the Sri Lanka's biggest lender in 2022 by providing a loan of up to $377 million as it faced political crisis and economic unrest. ADB, Asian Development Bank, is the largest multilateral lender to Sri Lanka, providing $360 million loan that accounts for 76% of the total disbursements from January to April 2022. So remember, it was your Varied Research think tank, that is a Colombo-based research independent think tank, that stated that India became the largest lender for Sri Lanka in 2022 by providing a loan of up to $377 million. Next news is about Federal Bank became the only Indian bank among the best workplaces in Asia 2022 by Great Place to Work. I repeat, the Federal Bank Limited was ranked 63rd on the best workplaces in Asia 2022 and became the only bank in India to be listed by Great Place to Work, the global authority of building, sustaining, recognizing high trust, high performance culture at workplaces. Directly, you have to remember this data, friends. This is important. All right. Moving on. Next is Unicef has named climate activist Vanessa Nakate as the Goodwill ambassador. I repeat, who has been appointed as the new Goodwill ambassador recently? Vanessa Nakate. All right, and it was named by she was named by UNICEF, or we can say UNICEF has named climate activist Vanessa Nakate as the Goodwill ambassador. Highly important, take note of. She is just 25 years of age. All right, and recently UNICEF has appointed her as an climate activist from Uganda. All right, she's a climate activist and she has been named as the Goodwill ambassador of the United Nations Children's Fund. I repeat, Vanessa Nakate, she's 25 years of age, climate activist. She's from Uganda and she has been named as the Goodwill ambassador of the UN Children, that is UNICEF. If we talk about her, Vanessa Nakate was born in Kampala, Uganda in 1996. She began her activism in January 2019 with the inspiration of Sweden's Greta Thunberg and has been named as the Uganda's climate activist. Highly important, pay attention. Next, we are talking about IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank has reappointed Sumant Kapadia as the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer for 3 years. I repeat, if we are talking about IndusInd Bank, that who has appointed or who has been reappointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of IndusInd Bank, he will be Sumant Kapadia. Alright, and he has been extended, his term period will be now for 3 years with effect from March 24, 2023 to up to March 23, 2026. The appointment was approved by the Board of Directors of the IndusInd Bank in its meeting held on 15th of September 2022. The reappointment is subject to the approval of the Reserve Bank of India and the shareholders of the bank. So, who has been appointed as the new Managing Director and CEO of IndusInd Bank? He has been reappointed and he is Sumant Kapadia, and his term will be for 3 years, that is from 2023 to 2026. Next we are talking about Adia's investment in Aditya Birla Health Insurance get the CCI nod under the Green Channel resource. I repeat, Adia, that is Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, has recently got the CCI nod under the Green Channel route. Let's talk about it. CCI, that is your Competition Commission of India, has approved the investment of 665 crore rupees in the primary capital insurance by the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, that is ADIA, in Aditya Birla Health Insurance in exchange for 9.99% equity. The proposal has been approved by the competition under the Green Channel route. The investment proposal was made in August 2022. Here remember, Aditya Birla Capital stock was trading 3.1% higher at rupees 121.5 on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Also remember, ABHI, that is your Aditya Birla Health Insurance, in 2016 formed a joint venture of 51% and 49% between the AB Capital and South Africa based Momentum Metropolitan Holding Strategic Investment Limited. Alright, so coming back, what is the news? That ADIA is your Abu Dhabi Investment Authority in will be insuring, or it will be investing 665 crore rupees in whom? In Aditya Birla Health Insurance by acquiring a stake for 9.99% for 665 crore rupees. Moving on to next news, Dr. Jitendra Singh has launched Swachhta Portal for the Special Campaign 2.0. As the name suggests, Swachhta Portal, what is basically it is for the Special Campaign 2.0, which is scheduled to be held on October 2nd, 2022 to 31st of October 2022. Swachhta Portal, that means it will help us to make our areas clean. Alright, it is dedicated to Swachhta and reducing pendency of work in government offices. So it is a portal, that means this Swachhta portal is a Swachhta website. Who launched it? It was launched by Dr. Jitendra Singh and it was for Special Campaign 2.0. Highly important, do mark it. Also remember, this portal was developed by the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, that we also known by the name DARPG. Alright, also the Special Campaign 2.0 will focus more on the field outstation offices in addition to the ministry's departments. Also, alright, so Dr. Jitendra Singh launched this Swachhta portal. Remember this is important. Then next is Panchayati Raj Ministry has signed a pact with United Nations Development Program for the localization of sustainable development goals. Niti Aayog has released a draft battery swapping policy. Niti Aayog also signed a statement of intent with Unicef India on sustainable development goals focusing on children. Prasar Bharati signed an MOU with public broadcasters of Argentina. Tamil Nadu to observe the Minorities' Right Day every year on 18th of December. India will host 21st World Congress of Accounts 2022. Next, Pranav Anand became the India's 76th Grandmaster. That means Grandmaster is related to which sport? Chess. So who became the 76th Grandmaster of India? Pranav Anand. Then one more thing you need to remember. If I ask you who is the 75th Grandmaster of India, Pranav Venkatesh became the 75th, and who is the 76th Grandmaster? Pranav Anand became the 76th Grandmaster of India. He is just 15 years of age, as you can see him in the picture. He is 15 years of age, and from which state does he belong from? He is from Bangalore, Karnataka, and is the 76th Grandmaster of India. Who was the first Grandmaster? Vishwanath Anand, and he is now the Deputy President of FIGHT. Next is Ozone Day, International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer Day is observed on 16th of September. Important, mark this. And if we talk about the theme of this International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer is Montreal Protocol at 35, Worldwide Collaboration Safeguarding Life on Earth. This is the theme that you need to remember. Then remember on 16th of September 2022, we observed the 35th anniversary of the Montreal Protocol. Alright, that means at 35, that means this was the 35th anniversary. This was the 35th edition of the International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer 2022. Next news is Odisha. Odisha to get the 5G services in first place of launch. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav stated this. I repeat, Union Minister for Communication and Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnav announced that the Odisha will get the 5th generation telecom services in the first phase of its launch. In the first phase, 13 selected cities across India will be getting this 5G service. As we know, there is 2G, then there was 3G, then there was 4G, now there is 5G. This is the speed of the internet. We know that we are receiving now 3G and 4G. That is one of the fastest internet in the history so far. But now the history will change and we will now even get the even more fast internet. That will be a 5th generation of internet. So that's all for the day, friends. Now let's go for a quickly revision. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh has unveiled the DST dashboard. Bihar's Chief Minister inaugurated India's longest rubber dam on the Falgo River in Bihar. SOA Android Trojan, that is a malware, has entered India. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar visited Japan for the second India-Japan 2+2 ministerial meeting. INS Tarkash participated in a joint military maritime exercise with Nigerian Navy. MOCI Minister Piyush Goyal has visited San Francisco and Los Angeles and attended the first IPEF ministerial meeting, in-person ministers meeting. India stands at 4th position in the 3rd Global Crypto Adoption Index of 2022 and Vietnam has topped for the 2nd consecutive time. Reliance General Insurance partnered with Paytm to offer customizable health cover. RBI allowed BPPS to process cross-border inbound remittances. Varied Research think tank and India emerged as the Sri Lanka's top lender in 2022. Indra lowers India's GDP growth rate. This is your India ratings. India ratings has lowered the India's GDP forecast for fiscal year 2023 from 7% to 6.9%. Then renewable energy in India export to bring around 800 crore rupees investment opportunity for biogas. Federal Bank became the only Indian bank among the best workplaces in Asia 2022 by Great Place to Work. Then Ugandan youth climate activist Vanessa Nakate has been appointed as the Goodwill ambassador of Unicef. IndusInd Bank has reappointed Sumant Kapadia as the MD and CEO for 3 years. CCI has approved Aditya's investment of 665 crore rupees in the Aditya Birla health insurance under Green Channel route. Dr. Jitendra Singh launched Swachhta Portal for Special Campaign 2.0. Bengaluru's Pranav Anand became 76th Grandmaster of India. International Day for the Preservation of Ozone Layer on 16th of September. Odisha to get the 5G services in the first phase of launch according to Ashwini Vaishnavji. So that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for your homework. First question, which country is hosting the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit 2022? Shunya campaign, which was seen in the news, is aimed at which process? Which Indian zoological park tops the Central Zoo Authority's recent ranking? Fourth, which country is hosting the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022? Fifth, which country is the host of the World Water Congress and Exhibition for 2022? These 5 are your homework questions, friends. No cheating when commenting them. And if you find the session to be interesting and if you want the session to continue and we should bring more and more informative videos for you in the long term, all you have to do is comment below and let us know what are your views on such videos. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session and you can follow us on the YouTube channel as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.